Hey everyone, we are back. We got another episode of What the Truff in our kitchen with my good friend over here, Johnny Christ.
Hey.
You like that?
Yeah,
that's what I pay them for.
I haven't had an applause in a while.
In a long time. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
For all of you that don't know who Johnny is the lead bassist for the band Avenged Sevenfold. What is it, going on 3 years for your pod?
The podcast? Yeah, I started in 2019.
Yeah, so he's got a podcast called Drinks with Johnny, and he, does what I do, just interviews friends. But Johnny and I have been friends for a very, very, very long time. I've gotten to travel the world with him and his band. We're pretty much family. But I asked him to come and cook with me today and see how that turns out. I'm really excited to see what we do.
Full disclosure, the cook in my house is my wife, not me.
So I'm super excited. Welcome, Johnny Christ.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. We got some water boiling here.
We have water boiling. First thought, what do you want to cook?
We're gonna do my mom's tuna casserole, which is not a casserole at all.
What is it?
It's mac and cheese with tuna.
I like it.
It's fantastic.
That's great. We should be done with this in 13 minutes.
No, it'll be real quick, but I got you a little
oh, thanks.
Moose bouche. Goes along really well with the mac and cheese.
The salt?
Goldfish.
Cool. Well, you know what? Let's start it going. I take it that you're going to want to use this.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm more of a Kraft guy, but I mean,
shout out Kraft. Pay him a lot of money for that.
Yeah. Hey, man. I'm telling you, it's like that comfort food. My mom used to make a giant pot of it. I'm not even kidding, like this tall, so that me and my brothers had food for the week.
The week?
Yeah.
Do you still eat it? Because she's got it ingrained in your head.
It's delicious.
Johnny, why'd you start Drinks with Johnny?
Simple. I wanted to have some drinks with some friends and put a camera on it. And originally, I as you know, at my house, I have a bar.
Yeah,
that I built,
great bar.
And, I wanted to learn how to make cocktails, basically.
Yeah.
And so I started making them, and then I started having friends over.
Did you take any classes at all?
No, I just read books.
Really?
I just read books, and then my wife was a bartender for a while, so she actually showed me how to start shaking.
Shaking, because you got to do all that, yeah.
Yeah, there's actually like a little tricks to that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that before, but she showed me a couple things, and then I just went with it.
What's your favorite drink to make?
A smoked Manhattan is a really good one I like, or the Last Word, which is a gin drink.
But I hear gin is like such a thing right now.
I guess a lot of people are getting into it, but I mean, it's been, as you said, it's been around forever. I mean, a lot of those speakeasy drinks use gin because there's a lot of bang for your buck. You remember, like, you're going into a speakeasy back in the days of Prohibition.
Illegal.
Yeah, you got to go into that back door, and you only got a couple minutes. You probably got about 10 minutes from work to home before you get in trouble with the wife. So you got to get something quick, something bang for your buck. Wow. All right, let's boil some fucking noodles.
Well.
Whoa, this isn't like the
new Velveeta.
This is like the whole box. We're gonna make a shit ton, dude.
Well, I don't know if you want to do a shit ton. But...
Oh yeah, you got to. It says right on the box you have to.
Oh, it does?
It's the law of Velveeta.
Well, I don't think there's enough, so just like half season.
Oh, no. You can let it boil over. It's not a big deal. Don't be scared.
Okay. Johnny, how's it been being at home, just like not touring?
Good and bad, honestly. I was gonna make a joke there, but then I just figured I'd be real about it. No, it's the good parts have been being with my son.
Yeah.
Who's 5 years old now, so I've been home for 4 years. I've been home for basically his whole life. And as you know, on the road, I wouldn't be able to see him as much.
Especially with your band.
Yeah, being able to drop him off at school, take him to sports, do all that kind of fun stuff. It's been a real silver lining, but as far as just like my sanity of being home, not great, because I miss it. I mean, I've been on the road my
entire life. Yeah.
Literally, I did the math. It's been half my life I've been on the road.
You started touring in Avenged what age?
18. I just turned 18.
And then
I just turned 18 in November. My first tour with them was in December. I'm kind of a nomad like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I like being out.
Because your whole life, right?
Yeah.
It's
get used to it.
Now things are a little different because Avenged is like.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna tour like that anymore.
No.
I miss it though sometimes, but I know that my old body wouldn't be able to take it, to be honest. So it's all good.
Like the 250 days out of the year.
We're never gonna do that kind of touring anymore.
What do you miss the most about touring? It's different now.
I miss the stage, period. I mean, it's been so long that I forget what it's like to be in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
And the other part that I really miss is just the traveling, going to the different cities, and being able to.
Because you guys are great when it comes to traveling.
I love traveling. I love going to different restaurants, different places, different. Doing the sightseeing, the touristy stuff too is a lot of fun. Like the first couple times you're in those cities. I'm really excited to get back out again, bringing up my son, he's gonna be able to see all this shit. Like he didn't, like
Yeah.
he was out when, last time he was out, he was about 4 months old, so he doesn't remember any of that. So it'd be really cool for him to see what dad actually does for a living.
Yeah.
And not only that, like me, ingratiate himself into these different cultures around the world, which is what I love, is just learning about that and kind of putting yourself in somebody else's shoes for a little bit. I mean, not exactly, because I'm in and out.
Yeah.
But I like trying to be a part of whatever's in that city or that town.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're in Europe, I like sitting at the cafes and people
And just
watching.
chilling, dude. Me too. I've watched the band go from like, I got on when it was just like a one tour bus.
Yeah.
And now it's like planes. And
Yeah.
like Avenged has become like an empire, which is really cool.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yes. It was at Billy Martin's house.
It was at
and
Billy Martin's house.
we put you in the sink.
Yes.
Me and Jimmy did.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Jimmy, who became one of my best friends. Actually, it was me, Jimmy, and Johnny at all times, anywhere we go. Remember when we went to the Laker game?
Yeah, Laker game.
That was good
That was a good
times.
time. It was a great time.
But the first time I met Johnny, we did put him in a sink.
Yeah.
Billy from Good Charlotte's house.
It was
hilarious.
after I asked you to go buy me a pack of cigarettes.
That's right. He just punked me.
You want to put something on your hand there before you do that?
No, it's not hot.
Okay, cool.
I would have dropped it by now.
I just thought you were manning up. I was like, damn, dude.
There's so much noodles in here that's just not right.
It's so right. It's so right. Now you just got to make sure you don't want it to be too wet because you got to put that cheese on it. You know?
Who's been your favorite guest on Drinks with Johnny?
Oh man, that's a tough question.
Give me three that you enjoyed the conversation.
Well, the late Trevor Moore was one that'll always stick out to me because he passed away like 2 weeks after we recorded that episode. And it was the first episode that, again, I've only been doing this for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And I'm learning the craft of podcasting, really. At the beginning of this, probably the first, 30 episodes, 40 episodes or so, I would have this big whiteboard off camera that had all the notes and stuff that I could fall back on because I didn't really know what I was doing. That was the first episode that I didn't have a whiteboard at all, and I just went off the cuff and had a conversation like we're having right now. And that might not be significant to a lot of people watching, but to me it was because that was when I started to feel comfortable in the craft of hosting a conversation.
Just talking.
Just talking.
Yeah.
It's a craft in itself. So, and we hit it off right away. We were supposed to share beers afterward, and because it was obviously done over Zoom. And then I got the news a couple weeks later that he had passed. So that one will always be a significant conversation that I had. I mean, like I said, we hit it off so well. I knew this was going to be a budding friendship that never came to fruition, obviously. So my heart went out to his wife and kid because this kid was similar age of mine. That was a weird one, but it'll always stand out to me because of that significance.
You know this is good pasta when it's just stuck.
Yeah, baby. Well, you gotta use the spoon.
My God.
It's al dente, I already said, man. Let's go. Just gotta wish it around.
Al dente.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Little noodle boys.
All right. So
What are we doing here, Johnny?
So I'm used to so Kraft has the powder.
Yes, I know.
Velveeta has the actual sauce cheese. So let's see how messy we get with this. That's real cheese. That's real cheese. Let's see how it falls. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is fantastic. Isn't that so appetizing?
Oh my God.
That is so appetizing. Ah, I ate right before I got here, but I'm getting hungry again. I don't know about you.
I'm starving. It is 10 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So
Let me get a little of that. It's gonna be.
Does it take you back?
Yeah. It takes me back to like 2 days ago when I did this. No, I haven't had this in a minute. We were talking about it before. The other times, like when my mom didn't make a big pot of it, you get like the individual mac and cheeses, and then you could just add the tuna to it like that. I mean,
are we adding tuna to this?
oh yeah.
Okay.
You got to. Bumblebee tuna, dude. Do we
The
have bumblebee?
sound, even the sound. Can you hear it?
Yeah. It sounds like sex.
It does sound like sex. You're right. You're right. Very nice.
Yeah, you know.
I saw you had Tobias from Ghost on.
Yeah.
That was a great
one.
episode.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, he's He's a great dude. We did a tour together with
Deftones. I remember that.
And Tobias was a great guest on the show. Luckily, he had done his hair because when he first came on the Zoom, because he's out in Europe, obviously, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know we do video on this one." I was like,
Me neither.
The manager didn't tell you. I was like, "Well, I kind of need the video, bud."
Yeah.
So he went on and he's just holding his phone and stuff. It was cool though. We had a good conversation. Yeah, I'm gonna let you. You're gonna crack that can.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack this can.
It smells like cat food.
It is cat food. It's
Tuna.
My mom used to use Fancy Feast actually. Well, when you're in a pinch and you ran out of tuna in the house.
Right here.
You guys had Fancy Feast.
Yeah, man.
Wow, you were rich. So you plan on putting it in here?
Yeah, we're putting all of it in there.
I'm so excited to try this.
You should be.
So explain to me why you put this in here.
Because it tastes good.
Because your mom
Well,
did
because
it?
you need it makes it a well-balanced meal, of course. You need your protein. There's not a lot of protein in this fake-ass cheese and noodles. So you need a little bit of some healthy stuff to balance it all out.
Did you ask your mom why she just didn't put like turkey or like steak or
Dude,
something?
that again, were you rich or something? Like tuna's a lot cheaper.
I just stole it. Just stole it all.
We probably should have, but we took the moral high ground. We didn't want to steal, you know.
Fair. Thou shalt not steal.
All right, now we get back to the sex.
Yes.
Can we put like in post? You got to put some sexy music into that.
Yeah. I'm mind blown right now that we're about to taste this.
Oh, dude.
Can I just rate it now without even eating it?
No.
Do we need to? No, we should. Yeah, you should do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of spice into this just so I have some flavor.
Whoa. You just reminded me. The key ingredient is lemon pepper. Lemon pepper with the tuna and the mac. It's good stuff. Don't be scared of it either. You want a lot of it.
You want a lot of it. I'm gonna get rid of some tuna flavor real quick.
Oh, dude, don't do it. You gotta try it before without that.
Okay, fine, let's do it.
Do it before and after.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Yeah, dude.
Now that is a strip club.
That's the money maker right there. Let's get a little bit more goldfish. Come on. You are so in for a treat, my friend.
Let me get the bowls.
I just keep going.
We're just eating clay at this point.
I'll give you that one. That's the good one.
Oh, I can't wait. Use that fork.
Okay.
I'll use this fork. Let's throw these forks away after.
All right. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, my brother. You know what, Johnny?
I'm telling you, it's
For
good.
the first time in my life, I want you to rate something. What should we give it? What should we give this?
I give it a 69.
Woo!
Out of 10, baby!
Highest score, 6.9. So let me add this.
Let's try it. I'm interested in that because you've sent me a lot of this stuff. My wife has cooked a lot with it. I love it. She does a good pasta with it, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, the pasta sauce I think that we send to your house.
Yeah. It's really good. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I just bumped it up to a 7.2.
7. Guys, shortest episode ever because we cooked the coolest, best food on the show. Tuna casserole. Thanks to Mr. Christ, the man himself. Thanks for coming down here. Probably took you longer to come down here than what we just filmed.
It's all good. I mean, that's why sometimes you need a quick meal.
Yes.
And
when you're on the go, and busy, not on tour.
You get that tuna pack.
Two tuna packs.
Two tuna
packs. 6.9, Johnny Christ. Thanks for coming in to What the Truff. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and make sure to also check out Johnny's show, Drinks with Johnny. It's amazing. It's really cool. He's got a lot of awesome guests on there. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.